Sears is a 30-year-old organization that was created to support the industry. We do that in a variety of ways. With research reports, we do a census of the industry, we do an index to measure performance. And for example, our census reveals that there are some 10,000 business-to-business exhibitions held in the United States each year. The total industry, trade shows, meetings, exhibitions, represents about $120 billion economic impact to the destinations where they're held. Of the 10,000 B2B exhibitions, some 50% of them are held in 16 cities. Atlanta historically is in the top 5 among those 16 cities. City sell features or benefits. And the reality is, if you weren't God blessed with wonderful features like the Rocky Mountains or Lake Michigan or the Bay, you have to create some features of your own. We've seen destinations do it with gaming or with Disney and with other things that have done. Atlanta's done a terrific job of doing it through things like the aquarium that was added here, through the development that was done as a result of the Olympics that actually made it a more attractive destination, not just for the Olympics, but for the conventions that were to follow. And then, of course, from a features point of view, having one of the busiest airports in the world in a very, very sunny, warm location is equally important. Hartsfield is one of 4 major airports in the United States. 2 of them are in the north, where they have weather issues and traffic issues. The other ones are Dallas and Atlanta. So as major hubs, you have a unique advantage, not only in the number of liftoffs and landings, but from the standpoint of the lack of weather delays that you typically would follow. Very reliable. Yes, being a right-to-work state is a definite advantage for Atlanta. It helps you control and lower labor costs, which are so critical to the overall cost of exhibiting. One of the real advantages Atlanta has is the close proximity of the hotel rooms and the entertainment areas to the Georgia World Congress Center. So even though we'll provide transportation, it's a much lower cost transportation than cities that have to go much wider arcs in order to generate the same number of rooms. The Georgia World Congress Center, by its very design, provides that unique combination of not only being able to hold the mega events, but being able to hold multiple events simultaneously without having to mix the delegates or the exhibitors. So the access points for both visitors coming in and exhibitors and freight coming in and out allow you to hold those separate events without imposing on your neighbors. Atlanta's the best of the South. Atlanta's got the charm and that we attribute to the Southern belles. It's got the caliber and quality of life that most of us always cherish. And it's got a wonderful climate. So you combine the spirit of the people with the overall facilities that are here. Add to that the ease of getting in and out, whether it's by highway or by air, and you find yourself with a very, very attractive destination for any group. One of the most important things Sears done in the last year was issue a study on how to appeal to young professionals. What do we need to do to keep the exhibition industry current and appealing and a good experience for young professionals? The industry is only about 40 years old in the United States as we know it. And the baby boomers pushed it to the highest level like they did everything else that they touched. Now our challenge is dealing with that X generation and those millennials who have come up in a different way. They're very digitally minded, they're in touch all the time, they're not accustomed to the face-to-face environment. Our task as organizers is how to produce events that put them into that face-to-face environment in a very comfortable way. What this study does is answer those questions for you. It teaches us that they prefer one-on-many instead of one-on-one, that they can be easily intimidated by people that are older than they are or appear to be their parents as opposed to a salesperson truly interested in learning about them and their business. They also have different views on everything from how to deliver education to what we should be eating in the convention center. Our goal as an organization is to make sure that we keep current, and as we fill the pipeline with these young people moving into very responsible positions in their company. By doing that, we ensure the long-term success of the exhibition industry. Atlanta, I love it.